A backyard is a versatile place in a house where you can do various things. You can invite your friends or neighbors to have a barbecue party, or you can simply sit back and relax while enjoying the cool breeze. However, the glaring sun and nosy neighbors can ruin your relaxing time. For this reason, you should invest in backyard shades that may overcome your problem. Fortunately, we've gathered 10 ideas on building backyard shades to help you alleviate the glaring sun and block the view so that your nosy neighbors can't see you clearly. Number 10. Retractable awning for flexibility. One of the reasons many people like spending their leisure time in the backyard is the spectacular scenery. They want to enjoy the blue sky along with the cool breeze, and when the night comes, they can see the glittering stars. You will not experience this joy if you install a permanent shade over your patio. Therefore, you should consider having a retractable awning made. As the name suggests, you can adjust the shade covering the patio to meet your needs. You can retract the fabric to see the sky if the weather is nice. When the sun shines too brightly, unfolding the shade would be nice. You can make your retractable shade yourself with PVC pipes and sailcloth. You'll also need eye screws, wire cable rope, cable ferrules, and turnbuckles to install the shade. Go find the thorough steps to make it on the cheap, or you can follow what YouTube already provides. Number 9. Feel the tropical vibes with a Tiki roof. Bring tropical vibes to your backyard by installing a Tiki roof over your patio. Thatch is the material used to create a Tiki roof. The natural look can create vacation vibes right in your backyard in no time. Besides, it'll block the sunlight and rain perfectly so that you can hang out on the patio whenever you want. However, natural thatch may require some maintenance, which may not be a good option if you barely have time. Thus, using artificial thatch would be your safe bet. Artificial thatch will give you the same look as the natural one. Since it's an artificial material, you don't need to worry about maintenance. Furthermore, it is more long-lasting and durable than its natural counterpart. Number 8. DIY canopy on a budget. You don't need to splurge on a fancy patio shade if you can make it yourself. Besides, you can easily find the materials and tools required for this project. First, you need to get 4 terracotta pots. Since you'll use them as the base that anchors the 4 pipes, you need to make them heavier. Thus, you need quick concrete mortar to do this. However, make sure you tape the hole of each pot. After that, place the square pieces of pipe in the center of the flower pots. Then, fill them with a concrete mixture. If you plan to grow plants in terracotta pots, you should fill them halfway. Next, cut the bamboo sticks to size for the poles. Then, assemble them in the terracotta pots and tie the fabric to them using wooden rings and cable ties. Number 7. Consider building your own pergola. If you're looking for a timeless charm for your backyard, installing a pergola as the patio cover will be your greatest bet. Today's pergola comes in a wide array of materials to suit the exterior of your house. However, a wooden pergola will be the best choice if you love a traditional look. This patio, for example, features a wooden pergola that offers shade for the seating area. It also complements the woven furniture immensely. Unfortunately, many pergolas cannot offer the best protection from the sun and rain because of the huge space between each rafter. The top-notch way to solve this problem is to install a polycarbonate, plexiglass, or acrylic roof over the rafters. 6. Buy sail shades. Shade sails are an excellent option for those looking for better protection against weather without spending much time. It is also a perfect choice if you're not into woodworking. The good thing about a shade sail is you can attach it to any existing structure in your house, such as a tree, a fence, a cinder block or brick wall, and concrete walls. However, you cannot attach it to a gutter because it will pull the gutter down, or even worse, damage your house. When installing a shade sail, you need to mount the hardware 2 or 3 inches lower than the other mounting spot. This way, the rain can run off in a specific direction. To get more direction on how to shade your exterior, however, you can read our featured article titled 10 Awning Ideas and Shades. If you're lucky, your new shades will attract more prospects or at least new respect from your neighbors. Most of the ideas won't cost you a significant investment or loan. We'll see you there, and without further ado, let's continue our discussion with number 5. Effortless and affordable patio shade. If you seek a more affordable option, you can go for any fabric you want. This backyard, for example, features a colorful seating area with a vibrant shade. You can adapt this idea by spreading a patterned fabric of your choice and stringing it up to the wall, fence, or tree. You can also make 4 posts to hold it. This way, the glaring sun won't bother you anymore. Moreover, it's a convenient way to add pops of color to your backyard. Number 4. Grow a vertical garden. People with green thumbs will love this idea. Instead of blocking the view with a picket fence or gabion, you can grow a vertical garden. You can grow a vertical garden in several ways. You can use a trellis to train your plants to climb and create a dense fence. Another way to make this idea tangible is by installing some wooden planks to hold flower pots or any other container you use to grow the plants. Number 3. Offset Cantilever Patio Umbrella. Enjoy your hangout time with friends without worrying about the glaring sun by investing in an offset cantilever patio umbrella. It can rotate 360 degrees, thus you can adjust it easily to block the sun. This umbrella features an offset style that allows you more space for seating and cooling off. However, it will not be as affordable as the DIY options because it'll cost you approximately $150. Number 2. Build a canopy of vines for a mesmerizing look. This one is another way to grow plants without taking up more space. In fact, it's a top-notch choice for an avid gardener who does not have a spacious backyard. You only need to install a pergola or trellis over your patio. Then train your favorite vine to wrap around the rafters. This way, you'll get better protection against the sun and a mesmerizing look. For a fruitful shade, you can try growing grapes. Before we close out our countdown, we'd like to inform you that we have a YouTube video playlist titled Simp Home Finance Series. It lists not only our video productions, but also there you'll be able to access all kinds of information you can use to understand and simplify your home's financial challenges. We'll see you there, and until we meet again later, sometime in the future, let's close out our countdown with, lastly, number 1, hang curtains. Creating a backyard shade can be as simple as hanging curtains. Just like the curtains you use indoors, they can do the same thing outdoors. If you already have a gazebo or pergola, you can string up the curtains to the existing posts. If you don't have any pergola or gazebo, you can create copper pipes and fittings to create the frame. You can also thread the curtain rings to the horizontal pipes acting as the rods before assembling them into the frame. Or install an outdoor blind. Relaxing in the backyard is not a pie in the sky anymore. With these 10 ideas on how to build backyard shades, you can linger in this hangout space anytime you want without worrying about the glaring sun. That's it for now, but before you leave, as a final reminder, you can press the subscribe button, continue with our finance playlist, visit Simp Home, or continue your research related to the particular topic using She's Find. Whatever choice you make, we appreciate every second you spend playing the video. Best of luck to you, your health, and your projects. Until we meet again later on a different day, thanks for watching.